like a little apartheid. It actually would separate St Catherine's off from the rest of the borough. And she realised, and obviously, but the parish council is not going to impact on your control. No, well, yes, because obviously councillors have to resign. You wouldn't have councillors. You would have a mayor. No, it isn't actually. It isn't. That is not the reason. I just don't think it would be good for Wapping because you would have less money. You would have no grants from government. Any money that you would want to use for the parish council would have to be town council would have to be raised, and so nothing from government. And if you look around the country at different examples, most of that money is raised through council tax. So your payment would actually pay for the services that you would want to provide. And I mean, can I just finish? And then you can say then you're waiting. And then, no, I mean, if I lose, I lose. Not you. I mean, yeah, okay, so be it. If that's the wish of Wapping, that's the wish of
Sorry, that would be the same point here because these people would actually be paid anyway.
Exactly. Anyway, that would be for us to work out in the future. So the other thing is you could apply for grants, but you have to find places to apply for the grant. If you were, as Councillor Egan said, you might want to leave some of the services to the council to run. And it may be, or I haven't looked into this, but I think you probably have to buy those services. So I think, services to the council are not free, they're contracted, and so contractors have to be paid. So it would just be, I know, they pay council tax, and that's what goes forward. But you still, because all contractors have to be paid. So if you went to pay cleaning, for example, okay? So all I'm saying is, I don't think it's a good idea, because I think it would separate St Catherine's off from many different things that are very good going on in the borough, that you would then have to find the council and have to then find the money to pay for.
Denise, why do you think we want to be separated? Why do you think we're all at this meeting and we're interested in this idea? Why do you think?
I've actually come to listen to you to see why you want to be separated.
Surely you should know why we're all here, why we think we're being neglected down here.
No, I've come to listen. So I've said my view, and I'm very interested.
Thank you, Councillor. Thank you. Well, you've heard the pros, some pros, and you've heard some cons. I've got John Rushton as a resident. He's also on steering group as well, to speak as a local resident about what he thinks. Thank you.
I'd just like to say, Denise Jones, there were nobody paid, and there were 3 councillors. There's £25,000 saved with that. That can help go towards it. So I'll start off by quoting Councillor Isler from last week's Advertiser. I can find my glasses.
Never mind.
Now we're talking about your friend John Biggs. Will I just start with this? When you're talking about death and being political, I don't go Liberal. I stood against Galloway. I backed in a King and Fitzpatrick against Galloway. Because Galloway's nothing but an Islamic Nazi. And you've helped him all the time. So there you go. I was born Labour and support Labour to keep that scum out. And that's all he is. Galloway's nothing but scum. Well, Councillor Isler, he stated that councillors have lost all the powers under this cabinet. That at best, councillors will advise the mayor, attend meetings, hold surgeries. At worst, they become mere taxpayer-funded passport renewal referees. That's exactly what you're going to be, because you've got no powers. John Biggs is going to have the powers, who will delegate it to his cabinet. They will make all the decisions, and then they will tell the cabinet and tell our handlers from all over the place to tell the councillors to come and tell us what's going to happen. You've done nothing. You don't take the power.
But actually, I was against having the mayor. I actually voted against it. I don't believe in having the mayor.
Well, you've got it. You've got it. You've got a Labour. You're going to have a Labour mayor. You're going to have a Labour cabinet.
Can we keep the meeting about Wapping and what you feel about doing it?
Well, let's start some of the issues, like parking. Disabled parking's vanished. The 3 spaces for disabled people gone. But if you you're disabled and you manage to get a club car, you can get around the corner and sit there all day in it. Club cars can park anywhere until Harlots now. But if you're disabled, you've got to go and walk for miles. What have you done about that? 300 people complained about cost cutters. Who gave that decision to pass that? But certainly you're the local councillor, did you pass it? Well, you didn't pass it, what you did here then. Why you as a local councillor, you're not dealing with local issues? You came here and started having a pop at people, and yet you just said you never passed that. Who was responsible for passing that then? It's a committee that you don't sit on. So therefore you're surplus to requirements, Denise. That's the problem. You're surplus to requirements. We don't need 3 councillors. If we can elect 10 people, or 10 people are willing to stand without getting paid to represent the things that are needed here.
They're not surplus to requirements, or my vote was surplus to
Sorry?
Our councillors were Democrats.
Well, I did the one argument that says, why didn't we elect someone from Wapping? Because there was nobody from Wapping allowed to stand with it. Labour didn't put him up, Denise doesn't live in Wapping.
John, I was very much up there. When I moved here in 1967, I lived in St Catherine's, and I lived there until the boundary was changed a few years ago. And actually, I've still lived in the very same house that I always lived in, but the boundary changed and it put me into Shadwell. I've never moved.
I lived in Stepney for 14 years. I don't try and stand for Stepney. I've lived here for 14 years. And I haven't stood. But now what I've seen, Denise, you know what's going on. We're not stupid people. Everyone knows what's going on here. And you failed at every turn. With cost cutters, 350 people objected, and yet it was passed. And you're their local councillor and done nothing about it. Well, you tell us what you did in the chance to tell us. Well then, what I'm asking you? We've got disabled days that have vanished, club cars that can park anywhere, you've got cost cutters, every local issue, every business here is struggling. And you have got no decision on what's going on because you've just said, oh, we're not going to done it. So what we need as a committee, well that's what we've talked about. We're one a committee because they represent the people and the desires and the needs for people that live here. You obviously don't know what's needed here. Because you never come down to me. You don't care what's going on. You know what we're going to do. So we're looking at getting people that live here that are willing to stand and not get paid. Nobody's going to get paid. And if it takes away 3 councils, it saves £25,000.
I